Morning. So hopefully I won't rant. It's the holidays and stuff, and I was thinking about when I was a little girl and how I thought I was gonna change the world when I grew up. I really did. And the whole reason I'm making this video is because I kind of get irritated at the stuff that's online right now, where it is a bunch of people filming themselves doing nice things like, giving to the homeless, which is fine to bring awareness and all that, and that's great. But I feel like they're benefiting off of it as well because they're posting it on YouTube and, it's going viral and they're getting money off of that. Do they donate that money to anyone? To a shelter? To anything? I don't know. Anyways, so I'm going to Subway, and Subway has the special all the time that if you buy a breakfast sandwich before 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. or whatever, they give you a free sandwich, a free drink or something like that. And I never get it because I don't drink coffee from Subway and I don't want to just waste the cup or whatever, and so I just don't grab it. I decline it. Anyways, so this morning I get to Subway, the one I usually go to here in Orange County in Anaheim, and there's this guy, and it's so cold outside. It's 47 degrees outside, and there is this man who has a walker and has wrapped himself up in like blankets, I guess, that you can tell that they're like really dirty and used and stuff. You can tell he's homeless, and he's just laying on the sidewalk. And anytime I've ever seen that, especially living in Los Angeles, it always pulls at my heartstrings. It always makes me feel super sad, and especially in cold weather like this, or when it's super hot out, when in extreme weather and they have nowhere to find shelter. I try not to prejudge people and say, oh, well, they're on drugs or this and that. No. That's where my husband always says I have a bleeding heart, because anytime anybody has asked me for like money, I get whatever change I have, and if I have leftover food from when we coming out of a restaurant or something, I tend to give it away, because I feel like I have a pretty good life, and I think it's my responsibility to help if I can. My mom always told me that whenever it came to people that were asking for money or whatever, it's your job to help if you can. What they do with that money is up to them. So my mom has always had a big heart, and I guess I get it from her. So anyways, on with my story. I get 2 sandwiches, and I accept the coffee and the drink this time, and the guy that rings me up is surprised because I always decline everything. I'm like, no, I'm gonna take it today. So I got a cup of coffee and the drink because I bought 2 separate sandwiches, and I filled one of them up with water because I think that's healthier than giving somebody soda who probably hasn't eaten in days. And the other one I filled with coffee, and I got some creamers and some sugar and his sandwich. And I basically walked up to the man and said good morning, and I said that I didn't have any money because I didn't have any cash. I don't really carry cash anymore because I have credit cards and debit cards. So I'm like, I don't have any money, but I do have this sandwich and this coffee and some water. Would you like it? And he looked surprised, and he was like, thank you so much, thank you, and he accepted it. And I went on my way to work with my little sandwich. It's a small thing, but what bothers me is about some of the YouTube viral videos is that, like I said, I feel like it's self-gain. I could have busted out with my camera and filmed myself doing this and all that and put it online, but I'd rather, my whole point about this is not my first time doing something like this. Whenever I see someone that is not even coming up to me and asking me anything, but I can tell that they're homeless and they're just trying to get by, I go ahead and offer them food. I offer them whatever spare change I have. If I happen to have $1 or $2 on me, I'll give it. You know, I donate a lot to Goodwill, and like I try my best to give what little I can give, and I try not to judge people and try to not assume that these people are on drugs or that they're there by their own choice. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. That's none of my business. In my heart, I just want to help if I can. And so that's my whole point of this video. My husband thinks that I've gotten duped a couple of times, and maybe I have, but like I said, that's not my responsibility. My responsibility as a human being is to help others when I can. So I think a little gestures go a long way, and if each of us were to do that, instead of just walking by these people and not giving them 2 seconds of your time, if we all just stopped and said, hey, I have this extra sandwich, or hey, I have this $1, or hey, I have some extra water in my car, would you like some? You know, anything. People appreciate what little you can give. So that is my morning for you. Although I should feel good about what I did, it still makes me feel a little bit emotional, I guess, that people are in the situations that they are. I wish things would be better for all of us. So it was nice to see him smile.